We back. We back.
Yes.
What's going on, all of my bosses? Okay, look, I'm trying to be the videographer, the technology and person, the this, that, and other. They like got me going. It's like, okay, what we doing? What we doing here? Hey, Bonita.
Hey,
Hey, say hi to
happy
us.
President's
I mean,
Day.
look, you might as well make yourself at home. Like this is home now for you. It's
I know. I love it here.
love it here. Hey, boss ladies. What is this, Monday? God, I don't
Yes,
even do this.
Monday.
Okay. Happy Monday, boss ladies. I'm feeling like, wait a minute, is this Sunday live at 5? No, it's Monday. Hello, boss ladies. So look, can y'all do this so we can make sure that you can hear us? Can you say hello to our credit boss diva, Bonita? Can y'all say hello to Bonita? She making it happen.
Hey.
She said, "Is there sound, girl? Don't tell me." Tanisha, can you hear us? Don't be acting like it's supposed to be some sound.
Can you
Turn
hear
your
us?
volume up. Can y'all hear us? Come on, boss ladies. See that? Okay, they can hear us. Somebody say hello,
Good, good.
Bonita. Yes, Bonita. They saying hello. Come on, boss
Hi,
ladies. I got her here in the evening. Took her away from the kids.
the boys.
The kid, y'all know it's the day off and everything. I need to tell y'all about something that is going down, and it is crazy how I'm gonna. I just gotta tell y'all, and I'm just waiting. Somebody say hello, Queen, Bonita. Yes, boss lady. She saved my life. She done saved over 600 other people's lives, and then almost how many thousands of people you have helped get their credit
we're,
right?
we're yeah, we're close to 6,000 now.
6,000, close to 6,000 is claiming 6,000.
Yes.
But look, boss ladies, I could bring any credit repair person out to be in front of this platform, but I selected Cure My Credit, and I'm gonna tell you why. The number one reason is this: Bonita is an educator, period. It is not about how many people she get in, because I ain't lying, y'all. I done been through some credit people that hit me up on the private message and like, Coach, I got a credit company. Coach, can you put my and then I asked them the question, so tell me a little bit about credit. They don't know. They be like, you want me, they gonna just sign us up to go send us somewhere else. No, bosses, no. So look, can y'all put 23 and 23? That's
23 and 23.
23 in in 23. That means, do you want to help 23 people to get a house in the year 23? Now, this is set aside from all your other stuff. 23 and 23. I don't see nobody putting 23. I'm not even going to tell y'all the challenge. I'm literally going to work with Bonita with you on the 23 and 23. You got to know what we're talking about, though. Come on, see. I get it.
There we go.
23 and 23. Boss ladies, I'm going to need you to do me another favor. Okay, I hear y'all. Hey, Tamara. All right, who else? Who else we have? Ladies, y'all got to let StreamYard know your name so that I'm not just saying Facebook user. Hey, we got Michelle in the house. Hey, Michelle. That's a true boss over there, all the way out here. So boss ladies 20. Hey, Patina. Okay, that's Patina. So 23. This is my thing. I believe that there are more credit challenged people out there than credit ready. For all of
Especially.
my boss bot owners, y'all know y'all get some folks that are ready, and then some that are not ready. And then most of the time, Bonita, what we say is, oh, that lead suck because they were not credit ready when you needed them to be credit ready. I need to take my glasses off. I see doubles. So, boss ladies, let me go here. This is the challenge, and I want to know, do you accept the challenge? So, I reached out to Bonita and I said, hey, look, we got to figure a way that we can get more people credit ready to purchase a house. And I need to get the agents to understand that people with challenge credit, they not bad people. They not leads that suck. I mean, you know what? I almost had to clutch my pearls. I don't even wear pearls, but I almost had to clutch my pearls when I used to read the comments about people that are not credit ready. I hear real estate agents, and it don't matter what lead platform you're on, whether you're doing social or you're doing whatever you're doing, and people will come to you because they see an offer that you have. They see you as the resource to go to and say, you know what? I'm ready to buy a house. And they come to you and they tell you their situation. You send them to the lender, and the lender say they not quite so ready yet. And then you say, that lead suck. I don't even know what else to say after that. Besides, how dare you to tell a person that want to buy a house, but their credit just not ready just yet, that they suck, that is a bad lead. Bonita has helped. Y'all might need to put this in the chat. Almost 6,000 people to get credit ready. That means to get their score up to do whatever it is that they wanted to do so that they can, I don't know, buy a car, go get a loan, go get whatever. But just this past year, because I wanted her to start tracking how many people were buying houses. Because let me tell you another thing. She get people that come to her from real estate agents, or they send them over there to her. They get credit ready, and then the person don't even know who the agent was. Maybe she'd be like, who's your agent? Be like, I don't know. So we want to work on something with you. And so last year alone, how many people got credit ready to buy a house, Bonita?
Last year alone, we tracked over that paper. I think it was 357 people.
357 people that went through Cure My Credit to get qualified to buy a house.
Now, these were the people who hit us back and showed us the pictures of their house, or invited us to their housewarming. Now there may have been more, but those are the ones who actually confirmed.
So now I'm telling Bonita, please make sure you track every person that come into the portal so that we can keep track. Because see, bosses, this is what happened. What I want to change. I was talking to my lender, Jessica, and Jessica loves Bonita, right? And I said, well, what's the process that you guys have in place? So you may get the lead from somewhere, and then you tell the buyer, go to the lender. We need to fix that too, because y'all need to do your consultation, send them to the lender. The lender needs to have a consultation, run the credit, and if it comes back that the person is not credit ready, the lender should not be sending your people to Bonita. You should send the people to Bonita. So what had been happening is that the lender will say, oh, you're not credit ready yet. And if the lender couldn't do a rescore or get their credit maybe, more than 20, 30 points that they need, then they will refer them to Bonita. But it was like, okay, you're going to go over here to Bonita. But this is what typically is happening, Bonita. The agents don't know the buyer because they met them via online or something. And so they meet them online. The agent will talk to them for a few minutes and be like, hey, are you currently working with a real estate agent? They say no. Then they say, have you been approved for a loan? And they say no. Okay, call my lender. Y'all ain't built no rapport with these people. You ain't said nothing to them. You didn't walk them through the process. You didn't even explain to them how it looks with working with the lender. And then once it go to the lender should send it right back to you. Tell the buyer, hey, look, your score is not there yet. But hey, look, tell them something that we have a plan. And remember, your buyer would have already known this when you sent them to the lender. So the lender, if they come back to you, and then now you're going to have a consultation again about what it looks like with their score. So, Bonita, I want the agents to know how to read these credit reports. So,
Yes.
your client should be able to send that to you because the lender can't send it unless the buyer gets permission. But you're going to get that and then talk to them about it. Give them options because they may not want to go to Bonita, right? But you want to still be able to say they can do this themselves, or let's get the professional. And then you can use Bonita's testimonials, all of her clients, whatever, because you very transparent. Go look on her website. And I'm so glad that you got all of these folks putting their testimonials because you need the data. She wasn't doing that at first. It was like she just loved credit. I was
I
like, okay,
do.
well, we got to get more people. So, bosses, 23 and 23, I want to help you with Bonita's help to identify people. And I'm looking at sellers, homeowners. I say homeowners, people that have houses that probably want to move, but they are not going to move for two things. They don't have the money, they think, or their credit is not ready.
Ready. Yeah.
People in condos, move up sellers. People that are in townhomes, move up sellers. People that are older, because sometimes we mess up our credit too. I'm a witness. And to move down. So we're going to target people that have houses. So, ladies, what do you think? What do you think? Put something in the chat, and we're going to ask, since I got Bonita here, we're going to talk to you now. Look, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yes.
Bonita, somebody said Bonita raised, hold on, I got some testimony. She raised my personal credit score so high, I was speech. Boss lady, who is this? Oh, that's Boss Lady Ambassador. Ooh, D Bonita. Love it. Hey, look, same with me. Like I said, I wasn't gonna bring Bonita on and be talking about you can get your score to 700 because boss ladies, y'all need to put this in the chat. 700 guaranteed if they do what she tell them to do. I said, Bonita, I love you and all that stuff, but I'm gonna have to let me tell you my story. That's what I did. I called it, let me tell you my story. You know how you don't be wanting to tell everybody your business.
Yeah.
Although I known Bonita for over 6 years, I was like, oh. But I told her my story because, I'm one of those victims to the credit, didn't care. I didn't. I just paid for what I wanted to pay for. And I ain't kidding, probably within less than 45 days, she sent me a text message. I'm thinking I'm looking at somebody else's score. I'm like, that's my score. I said, that's my score. She's like, yeah. I told my husband, like, the next 2 hours. I said, okay, we moving. We out of here. I'm moving. And I sure did. And then 30 days after that, I moved and got me another house. Come on, bosses.
Yeah.
It's real. So look, do you want more deals? You got to be open to this because you're going to already understand that the people you're attracting are going to be credit challenged for these 23 people.
Yeah. And a lot, after COVID, a lot of people are dealing with credit challenges now. I mean, there were so many people who come to me who said, oh, they told me that they weren't gonna, put that late payment on me because of COVID, and then it shows up. And people lost a lot of jobs, and so I've seen a lot of people who've been have credit challenges because of COVID.
So somebody posted, I don't send mine to the lender first. I give them a link for them to check out the FICO. So this is what I'm going to recommend for you is this. When you having your consultation with someone, make sure if you're going to send them to go get their credit score, or you'll ask them, have you had your credit checked by a lender? Because it's a different score than what they're getting on Credit Karma or any other site. Now, that free annual credit report that they get every single year, free credit, what is it? Annual free credit?
It shows you your credit report, but it doesn't give you your score.
Right. So what you want to do is you want to tell that you got to, when you're doing your consultation, explain the process. So by them going and get their score or their FICO score or wherever they're pulling it, the lender has another algorithm that they use when they combine all three scores. So you want to don't, because they will be on there and they'll get theirs and be like, oh, I'm 700. And then when the lender get it, the lender be like, no, you 620. And you be like,
Yep.
what? So you want to prepare them as if though you already know this. And so if they're going to get their own credit report, the thing is that you still want them to go to a lender. Give them 3 lenders if that's what you guys got to do. Give them the lenders that you want to go through, but it's a different scoring for the
Yeah.
lenders than it is.
Yeah, we definitely want to send them to a lender first, because all lenders have their own scoring system. So, as you may know, if you send them to 3 lenders, they may have 3 different sets of
No,
scores
I say give them
because
3 names. Look, don't you send them to 3 lenders and have 3 lenders pull. I'm saying
yeah,
y'all know how we got to do. We got to tell the people. So Bonita, you and I had a conversation, and one of the biggest challenges that you said is when you are working with the person and you don't even know who you have to know. You said when they send them to you and they haven't handed them over to you, made a soft transfer over to you, you got your team calling, email, texting, calling, email, texting, but they don't even know you. So that's
yeah.
not how we want to do that.
No,
So what do you
yeah.
prefer?
What'd you say?
What do you prefer?
I definitely prefer that you send me their information, send me their phone number, and send me their email. But the way that you send your clients is so important. Like if you say, I heard about this girl named Bonita. She's on, this Facebook page that I'm in, and I heard she was okay, but I really don't know. And you send them like that, versus if you say, Bonita is my girl. I'm working with Bonita. She's on my team. She guarantees that she's going to get your credit score up. Call her right away so that we can get you in a house this year. The way you send your client literally lets them know, like, to jump on board, that you trust, but if you send them like, I don't know, they're going to show up to me like, I don't know. And then I won't be able to get them signed up. I won't be able to fix their credit. And then I won't be able to send them back to you. So it's super important to call me, call my team. Let's build a relationship. Let's be teammates. Let's work together so that, you can have 23. Because the difference is when you get a client and you walk them through, like, not being able to purchase a house because of their credit, to fixing their credit, and then being able to purchase a house, their loyalty to you and your team is beyond priceless, because now they're like telling their cousins, you got to work with her. You got to work with, Helen, because she has a whole team. It doesn't matter what your credit looks like. It doesn't matter, like that's what you want. You want referrals from people who are actually, you want people to work for you. So if you take
Yes.
care of them and you have a team that takes care of them, then it works. And so that's why I say you should always call me first or call my team so that we can build a relationship, so I can be on your team and you can send them and trust the process.
Absolutely. And Katie said it correctly. Definitely use the word team. And this is how we want this to be, because right now you may not even know Bonita. You've been hearing a lot about Bonita, but you may not even know her. So what we want to do is we want Bonita to start with you first. Meaning, I want her to educate you on understanding the credit. That's why we have Bonita come out every twice a month and
Yep,
teach
every other
you
Tuesday.
guys about the credit. There's a credit wheel. I don't know if y'all seen the credit wheel. I've learned so much about credit in the past 6 months that I'd have known all my adult life. I didn't know anything. I'd be over here telling, like, I tell my husband, like, what's that balance on that card? Don't
Okay.
you spend over that amount. Make sure you have this in there. And he looking at me like I'm crazy, but I be like, what's the balance on that one? Oh, Bonita, I couldn't get on that 35-year-old card because
No.
what did he do? He closed it because he did never used it, and he closed it. I tried to call them, and they were like, it's been past, I think 24 months and you can't get it reopened. So I didn't
Wow.
know this stuff, bosses. So let me telling you, the things that we can learn from Bonita to save you and your clients, it was like, because I needed to get on a card. Y'all been listening to the class that Bonita been doing? Go get on a card that somebody that had for years and is good. He had that card in 1984.
Wow.
And he just closed it. Just because. So, team. So this is what I want Bonita to do. We're going to create a group. So it's going to be the 23 and 23 group. And what does 23 mean, boss ladies? 23 means I'm closing 23. I'm going to find 23 credit challenge people. This is what on purpose. Y'all know how y'all put out y'all ads. Anybody call me with a credit score of 0? And you get mad because they got 0 credit score, but that's what you asked for.
Exactly.
So what we're asking for is anybody that have a house that's interested in buying another house but have credit, they need credit help. That's who we're targeting. So I need you guys to put 23 and 23 in here. We're going to create a private Facebook group for all of us. And Bonita is going to first, in order for this to work, she has to show you. She has to show you how to get the credit, understanding how to have the conversation. We're going to have our lender partners to be able to explain to you how the process is working on their end. I know you know, but some of y'all don't know. It's like this. I'm just sending it to my lender, but I have an issue with sending it to the lender and then the lender send them a link to fill out the application. Well, if you got these folks online, they don't know you and then they don't know the lender. And you asking them to give all of their important information to whomever they don't even know, because you haven't started first with building a relationship, explaining your team, explaining how your team works. And if your lender too busy and just gonna send out a link, then you might need to find another lender. Because my thing is this, that's one of the issues that I have is these are new buyers. They don't understand the process, or they may not understand the process. And the thing is just take a moment as I soft transfer it over to my lender, that my lender explain, this is what we're going to do. This is how this is work. This is what we're looking for. And so that when they do get their credit ran, they're not disappointed when it come back that, oh, the score was whatever, because they looked at Credit Karma and all these other spots. We set them up already because they thinking they got 700. And the lender say they got, and then they not going to believe. They ain't going to believe you, nor they going to believe the lender, because they believe what Credit Karma says. So this is another thing. You have proven testimonials. There are a lot of agents in this group that use Bonita. So if you want to ask any of these agents any questions about her service, y'all know we're open book. So 23 and 23, if this is something you want to do, we're going to be strategic that we're going to, and let me go here. Can y'all put this in the chat? Credit challenge don't mean broke.
It doesn't. Credit
challenge don't mean poor. Credit challenge don't mean low income, because I ain't neither none of those. I'm not none of those. So don't put me in no box if I had credit issues. And boss ladies, if you ain't got your credit together, Bonita said, well, we had to work this out, and she was so gracious to say, because we want to make sure you get your credit together too. So when you do get your 5 clients out of your 23, she gonna hook you up and get yours done too. So somebody say she got my vote. Who is that? Come on, boss lady. Anybody use Bonita? Like y'all want to just shout out and give her some love and get some testimonials up here. I know you boss ladies are using the service, and if you haven't, connect with some of the boss ladies are. So somebody asking, this is always a good question. How much is the service? So Bonita, I'll let you explain that.
Yes, it is affordable, and we do monthly payment plans so that anyone can get started. We have to see what's happening with their credit report, but we do guarantee that we'll get them to a 700 or greater and within 7 months, as long as they do their part which is no new negative items. That means no new late payments, no new collections, and they have to keep their credit cards between 1 and 10%. Another question is, do I work in Texas? Yeah, as long as you have, I work all over the country. So as long as you are, I mean, as long as you're an American, I can fix your credit. So
Yes. So let me piggyback off of that answer. Everybody got different scenarios. So when you say pricing, to give a set price. So on average, let me just ask this, on average for just not a lot of work, on average, what are you seeing that the price is? Because you know how we boss ladies are. We just want to kind of like, hey, what it costs? What it costs? And I know it's hard because it is a case by case, but on average, what are you seeing that the pricing is running?
Well, it really does depend on what's happening with the credit. If it's only a couple of things, I mean, it could be as low as 150. If it is a little more and it takes some more time, then it could be you're in the program for the whole 7 months. I'm sorry, for the whole 6 months, then it would be 150 a month for 6 months. It
So, and
depends on
that's
what's
not
happening
bad,
with the
bosses.
actual client and what's happening and how
So
long
let
it's
me,
going to take.
okay, so I mean, that's not bad. You're thinking that they're going to get their score guaranteed to 700, but let me go here. So, bosses, you can, let me go here, check with your broker before I say what I'm going to say. Then somebody's going to hit me up and be like, no, we can't do that now, state. Nope, this. So, check with your broker. But your lender and you, like, we can give, if somebody get their credit together, right? And I'm trying to think of the word before I say this. Um, Give them a credit
Yes,
at closing
at closing.
to pay them back for what they spent on their credit. So even if it was $500, we can give a $500 credit. If you can't, your lender can give a $500 credit to be able to cover that of what we just have to say it is a credit towards a closing credit, or talk to your lender, talk to whoever. But I don't see why I would give a credit. I would give a credit to my buyer that went through the service. So what do y'all think? Because I know I got some broker owners, broker bosses, but I know that even if it was $1,000 and I'm getting ready to get me a $10,000 commission, come on, boss ladies. And the thing about it is that they're going to refer you, because you know what? You didn't, Bonita, my best
You
friend.
work magic.
Bonita, my best friend, because I'll be like, now it's time for us to get our business credit together, though, bosses.
Yes.
So what do y'all think? So 23 and 23, if you want to be a part of it, because don't come to 23 and 23 if you're going to say everybody in 23 and 23 got bad credit. Duh. That's the point.
Yeah. Yes.
What we're looking for, but we're trying to be strategic. Look, we're looking and we're targeting homeowners. So can y'all tell me how many checks that is? If I'm targeting homeowners, now I may get some people that don't have homes, and that's cool, but I'm targeting homeowners. So I'm going to help them get their credit together with the help of Bonita and Cure My Credit. They're going to be able to list their property, and they're going to go buy a property. That sounds like 2 checks. And if I'm a bad boss, I'm going to find the buyer that need to buy that house, and that sounds like 3 checks. Are y'all following me? Because all of these buyers, all of these potential seller buyers, you know where they at right now? They online looking, still looking. And when you get them right now, when you're whatever lead program you're using, you're getting them right now, and they got challenge credit, but you kick them to the curb, and you're allowing somebody like Bonita and us in this 23 and 23 that's gonna get them. We're gonna take them. we're going to take them all
All.
of them,
All
because
of it.
they're out there looking for help. But we, as real estate agents, say they ain't ready, willing, and able, and I can't help them. Come on, boss ladies, we got to turn that around. Credit challenge does not mean broke. Credit challenge does not mean low income. I know doctors out there got bad credit. I know lawyers out there got bad credit.
Me
I
too.
know some real estate agents out there got bad credit,
I
and
know
everybody
lenders.
else in between. So, Bonita, we want to thank you for your commitment to Real Estate Ladies Rock. I really do. You have been riding with me since day one, and you never have pushed back. And I know this is challenging because there are so many credit companies, and I know that some of you ladies may be a part of an MLM, and I'm not taking anything away from that. Some of your lenders may actually do credit. I'm not taking anything away from that. I just have been working with so many real estate agents. Initially, it was those that have the boss bot. We have been able to generate a lot of incoming potential clients. And we do find that a lot of them are not yet ready. And I don't want you to get frustrated because they're not ready. I want you to understand the opportunity that you have, that anybody that come in your space that want to buy a house, they should be your client. And the thing is that we have to help them get there. Now, in that process of why you helping them get there, do you know that they could refer you to their friend, their $1 million sister, their $1 million cousin, the boss that was over here? You are missing the point of when people come into your space. I don't want you to lose them.
Yeah.
And so having a team of professionals that are, I cannot stress this enough. And I take nothing, and when I say this, I take nothing away from any other credit place out there. The thing that I like about Bonita, that I love about Bonita, is that she is an educator first. I think your clients need to know what and why. And I believe that you need to know the what and the why and the how. Do not send your clients to anybody. And if you don't understand the process of what's happening, don't send your clients to anybody if you cannot explain to them what is going to take place, because it starts with you. They believe and they trust you at that moment. So it is not like, oh, she has helped over close to, I'm going to give you that 6,000 people to get their credit done. This one boss lady here and her team. I'm not talking about you filled out the form and you send them to somewhere else and you don't know what they're doing. So 23 and 23. 23 and 23. Can y'all put that in there? If you're a part of the 23 club, 23. And Bonita, we're going to set up the Facebook group. Ladies, y'all got any questions while Bonita's here? You might as well ask all the questions that you want. She works anywhere as long as you are a U.S. citizen. Is that correct? Is that how?
Yep.
Okay, they can work on anybody U.S. citizen.
As long as you have a social security number, I can help.
As long as you got a social security number. And go and look at her reviews on her page, My Biz. What is it? CureMyCreditScore.com. CureMyCreditScore.com.
Yep, CureMyCreditScore.com.
You can,
or you can do the CureMyCredit700.com. Both of them will lead you to the same website. One of the things someone just asked, one of the biggest things, like Coach Ellis said, is the education piece. I want to make sure that people know, like, my goal is to get you to 700, but I want you to know how to get to 800. You know, I want you to be able to understand credit so that you can teach your kids and your nieces and your nephews, and like, so that we can like change this. Like, I don't like the fact that people don't understand how credit works. We are judged by it all the time and we don't know how it works. So we're really big on education. The other big difference that we are compared to other credit repair is that we have monthly meetings. We actually speak to your clients every 35 to 40 days, and we go over what has happened with their report, what we were able to get off, what they still need to do. And then a lot of times we have to get them motivated again. So we're consistently working with your people to keep them motivated and keep them on the right track, because things happen in life. Your goal is to pay down this credit card so you can buy this house, and then someone's birthday comes, or Christmas comes, or you lose a job, or there's always something. And having these monthly meetings really helps your clients stay focused on the big goal. So
I was just thinking, Bonita, can we have a group for all of the clients too? Like we can put some motivational stuff in there, and then when somebody actually they get their they actually make it to the 700, we can post like little stars or something and give them like a
I
little,
love
or
it.
keeping all of the credit. Come on, y'all, talk to me. I need y'all. When she be talking, I'm thinking like,
I
how
know
can
you
this
are.
work?
I love the
So
way
we
you
could
think.
literally have a group for like a Facebook group just for them. And then when somebody actually, it's almost kind of like ring the bell when they get their 700, because then it's going to motivate all of the other people as well. So y'all, what do y'all think about that?
I
I
love
think
it.
we have the group for the clients, and then also we have a group for us so that we can brainstorm and bounce some ideas off of, just to kind of seeing what worked. But I definitely think for the buyers, because people want to see results, and then they want to believe, even though they see the testimony, they want to truly believe, but there be something special. And then when they do get to the 700 and ready to go, you should give them a little something too. Like we gonna come up with some kind of little pin, 700 club or something. You know what I
I
mean?
know,
So
right?
what y'all think, bosses? Okay,
I
so
love it.
Bonita, if you had to leave us with one thing, and I do, ladies, when we get ready to go out into the I am community piece, I truly believe that we have to educate more and more people about credit, because it do affect you. It affects everything. It's like they don't care nothing about you. They just want to know what your score is, what your score is,
Exactly.
and what your bank account. Now, if you got credit and money, you really, really good. And if you ain't got no money, but you got credit, you can still get a whole lot of stuff, right?
Exactly.
So, but our young people don't know it. They go in and get these credit cards in college and all that stuff, and they start off wrong. So the more and more people, you can have education sessions. Bonita also do these sessions with, if you're having a home buyer seminar, workshop, virtual, online, get her team to come out and speak on credit. If you having a session that you are giving information about credit, it's like I would have a series to say, did you know? Did you know? And then it's the credit. And there's a whole bunch, because people don't know. And they have been trying and trying, like myself. And it's like, what? Because I got this, I ain't even gonna tell. I'm gonna have to tell y'all this story another day. Because I'm a little, Bonita know my pain right now. She know my pain. So I'm just
But
saying.
it's so, the, just the education piece, just like you said, just being, watching the videos, just you having that education is already helping you. And I feel like not only does it help you personally, but if you can like educate your client, then they're going to trust you more. Then they're going to be like, okay, I can work with her. She really knows what she's talking about, and she's going to help me get into a house. So it's super important that, watch the videos that I do every other Tuesday, just so you can get more information. The more you know, the more you can help educate other people.
Okay, so I'm thinking that we're gonna have a training session for the agents. Anybody's gonna be in the 23 to 23 club, they're gonna have to. You should come up with some kind of little mini course or for whatever,
I can
and
do
it'd be
it.
like, "Yep, you've passed." And so, bosses, it is no charge to come into this 2023 and 23. We want to close. We want to help you close as many deals as possible. But this is the thing: come ready. I'll give you all of the marketing things that I can think of to help you to push it on your page, push it on your social platform. People gonna say, what's 23 and 23? My job for this year is to help 23 credit challenge people to be homeowners this year. Are you in? Who do you know? Send a text message to everybody in your database. Private message everybody on Facebook and say, this is my mission, because a lot of times that is what's holding people up. If not all of the times, we can get grant money and down payment assisted money and all of these different types of programs. If you got a niche, then it'll be like veterans. Veterans got credit challenge.
Yep.
They ain't supposed to, but some of them do. But if that's your niche, it'd be like, hey, if you are a veteran and you can narrow this niche all the way down to pets. If you a pet owner and you got a house and you a pet owner, but your credit is not there where it needs to be, let me help you. Come on, boss ladies, you got to think outside the box. Think outside the box. So 23 and 23. Come on, boss ladies, flood the page up. If you got questions for Bonita, we got about 5 more minutes, Bonita. But if y'all got questions, shoot them. What kind of questions you have? Somebody did ask, it was like, can the clients call you, or what's the best? We talked about that early on. I'm not sure what boss lady that is, but we want you to build your team first. So build the team first. Have a conversation with Bonita, and then you're able to soft transfer it over to your client. If you guys have not connected and met Bonita and her team, they are some awesome. I mean, they're amazing. I wouldn't say it because y'all know it's too many of y'all out here for me to be lying. They'd be like, Coach, Bonita suck. I'd be like, cool. I have to call Bonita. Bonita, what's going on here? But no, call her up, set up a time that you guys can, and then I'm gonna get her on. Catch some of those old videos too. I mean, I learned so much just watching her Tuesday training. So 23 and 23. And the reason why I picked 23 for 23 is because it's the year of triples. We are going to triple where we were last year.
I love
this
it.
Is just a side. This is one piece. It's not going to stop you from doing what you were already doing. This is just like a bonus leg. Can y'all put that in there? A bonus leg. This is a bonus leg because credit can be a niche. Helping those that are challenged right now can be a niche for you. And it's a side hustle. It is. I'm not talking about selling the MLMs. I'm talking about getting the 23 people credit ready. It is a bonus leg. Somebody said 23 is her favorite number. Okay, Katie. You know what, Katie? I'm about ready to tell you, you're going to do 66, what's that, 69, whatever. You're going to triple that, boss lady. Yes. It is a bonus leg, and it's not going to require a lot. But Bonita has all of the marketing pieces, things that you can use. They got videos and things like that. Trust me, they're going to find you. They will find you. If new construction is your hustle, then it'll be like you're ready to get into a new home, but your credit, you need some help with your credit. I help those that are looking for new homes, new construction. You can narrow this niche down. I help those that are that want to buy a new construction house, but they need credit. You don't think that they're going to call you?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of them that call. Build the relationship, y'all. Build the relationship. If you help someone move from not being able to buy a house to buying a house, they become your best friend. Like, they will never go anywhere else.
Yes. How do we link to the videos? She has some on her website, but if you type into the Facebook group and just type Bonita Grant, you'll find all of her old videos that she did here in the group with you guys, because we had her in the boardroom only, and then we just started to let her go and put her out here on the main platform. We were trying to really keep her. Yeah, that bonus leg, Katie. But Katie said, and then here, do you have a Facebook business page or group? Is that for Bonita? Bonita do have a Facebook group? Cure My Credit?
Nope.
You don't have a Facebook? Oh, see, you know what? It's nice to be by referral only.
You said what?
I said it's nice to be by referral only. So you said you don't have a Facebook group? Okay. It's a lot of y'all working with Bonita. So I'm going to get a Facebook group for you all. So if we get
Yes.
enough people for the 23 and 23, because it does require Bonita to give up a little bit more of her time to work with us. So I want to make it worth her while that if we do have enough people that are going to, so we're really looking for the first 100, because my goal is that if we can help 23,000 people by the end of the year, that means with all of us, it's a lot of us. Come on, boss ladies, that's a lot. And then you can use that in your marketing piece, that you are a part of an organization that empowering people to be able to purchase a home. We don't want this to be something that they can't get a house because of a technicality that they really don't even know why their credit is jacked up. They
It's
don't
true.
know. It's like, I pay my bills. Oh, I paid off my credit cards. I got rid of all of my debt. They'd be like, oh, don't get rid of it. Don't get rid of your debt. Like, what? I thought you wanted me. Don't pay it all the way off. What?
Yeah.
Nobody knows this.
No. I know.
So
I literally was at dinner yesterday. I met a lady, she's a millionaire, and I was telling her what I did, and she was like, I don't understand why I can't, my credit doesn't move. I pay all my bills on time and my credit has stayed the same for years, and I want to buy a house and I can't because it's at this number. And she's a millionaire, and still, so it doesn't matter. Like, people who have are credit challenged are not poor. They're not broke. A lot of times it's just education.
all right, well, we in. I'm in. I'm down for the 23. I'm
Let's
gonna even
do
try to find my.
it.
I'm gonna try to find my 23. So y'all ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna refer it off though. So I don't plan on. I'm refer it off. But that's a nice leg. Think about this, and I'm gonna go. When you do this here in your area, and you have mastered this, and you do this in your area, boss ladies, there are people all across the country. You literally, when I say this is a niche, you literally can rinse this off and duplicate it in another state. Because, see, it's going to be somebody that is not going to jump in. Well, I'm going to go in there and go get their buyers and their people in their state, because I ain't got to live it. And then I'm going to refer it and I'm going to get a referral check. Okay. Y'all didn't get that.
I love the way you think, Coach.
Yeah, I'm always, we think like bosses, Bonita. So, boss ladies, if y'all don't have anything, Bonita, I'm gonna let you close us out. Maya asks, is there an affiliate partner program? So it's not an MLM or anything like that. So it's no affiliate. Everything that you get is yours. You make it, you get it, is yours, and you don't have to pay out any fees to Bonita or anything like that. Basically, but Bonita gets paid when your client pays. And what I'm recommending to everybody is, when your client when they close, give them a credit back. That could be a part of your pitch. Your pitch could be, so it is no risk to them. But the thing is that they got to go through the program. They got to go through the program. They got to complete the program, and then they got to buy a house. So I'm not losing anything. They're paying their money up front. I'm not losing nothing. And then when we get ready to go to settlement, and then I can put it on there, and then I'm going to partner in with my fabulous lenders that I have, and I'm going to be like, hey, look, we need to get this buyer a credit. Can we get him a credit so they can get, it could be a credit towards closing or whatever is allowed in your state, and then I'll give them their money back. So it's a win-win for everybody. And then all of us together, if it's enough of us together, we can help 23,000 people. It don't have to be 23. I need 100 of you ladies to say yes in order for Bonita to say yes to me. So it'll be like we counting them down. And I need this 100 by the end of next week. So if you're in, and then once we close this out, because we're going to have to go through a phase 1, and then we're going to get everybody in, and then I'll open back up and we'll be a phase 2. So somebody say yes. Yes, that's a great idea. Okay, Bonita, I'm gonna let you close us out.
I'm super excited to be working with all of you guys and helping your people get into houses this year. This is fun. This is what I love doing. So thank you.
See, Katie is a boss. Katie, me and you got to connect, because Katie was already on it. We gonna have to chat, because she was like, I already thought about that. I got my other state in mind. Think about all of the states that you.
Yes, I do virtual home buying seminars. Just give me a call. There's my number right there.
617-955-4599. Boss ladies, as we do all calls and all sessions, I need you to put this in the chat. We're going to change this up a little bit. I am the boss. Put it in the chat. And 23 and 23. I am the boss. 23 and 23. Then I know who you are. And so I'll get the information out to everybody. Have a wonderful evening, boss ladies. Thank you so much for your time. Please share this with another boss lady or boss guy. I don't care. Like if y'all boss ladies ain't working it, then you need to get the men on board and help you out.
We got this. We got this.
All right, I am the boss. 23 and 23, boss ladies. We are out. Bonita, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And let me get this video up and going. Let me put this slide up. This is the